I'm Anthony Crimmins.
I'm Kyle Saunders, and this is the StickStar Space Show.
That's right, Kyle. It sure is. This is the StickStar Space Show. It's episode 3, and episode 3 is going to be dedicated to a little thing we like to call the Texas Box League. The Texas Box League. StickStar has been fully invested in box lacrosse going on 6 years now. 6 years. This summer we will have traveled teams for box lacrosse. Of course, box lacrosse, so many positives that go along with this particular sport, right? It is its own sport, I think, different than field lacrosse, box lacrosse. We've been doing it for a long time. We have finally settled into a magical little place we like to call Blue Sky Sports, where there's always a blue sky. Is that the line, the jingle?
That's it.
Yeah, so they've been a great partner. We're thrilled. We started with some initial events, some initial training, got some tournaments off the ground, and now it's time for us to take the next step with the Texas Box League.
Yeah, the Texas Box League, it's going to be awesome. Why are we doing that league? Pretty simple, is that a lot of our former players and guys in college, like multiple, reached out and said they wanted a better league. They were playing in another one. They said that, it wasn't refed right, that people are just getting blown up on ground balls, which makes it unsafe. The teams weren't really leveled, so some teams were certainly like way stacked and just kind of getting after some people, and eventually it just led to it not being fun anymore. Well, that's our league. Our league is going to be all of those things. They're going to be safe, it's going to be fun, and it's going to be fair. And then one more thing is that it's a ridiculously convenient location for pretty much most people in the Metroplex. What is it, Sandy Lake and George Bush over there in Carrollton, right on the Colony border next to McGinnis Park. So super easy if you're coming from north, south, east, west. There's all kinds of thoroughfares that can get you there, and it's going to be excellent.
Yeah, we're super excited about it. The box has to be safe above all else. That's the first piece of the equation, is the safety. When the ball's on the ground, you don't play the ball, or you play the ball, you don't play the man. You can't hit the man. If that happens, it's interference. So we think that's super important, and to ensure that it is safe, it's all about the refs, right, Kyle?
All about the refs. The reffing the game, like you said, to maintain player safety, it's crucial. US Box Line, those guys over there, well, we're not an affiliated league. We will be playing by US Boxer rules. Those have been tailored from different box rule books that are out there to ensure the safety of Americans playing the game, right? It's different because the culture is different. So as we grow the box culture, those rules have been adapted in that way. So like, it's not the NLL. We're not out here just boarding people. We're not out here fighting. It's not a league that's just a bunch of goons. We're not playing semi-pro here. We're out here to get reps, get college guys involved. And so the refs are the most important part. Really cool thing about that, right, is must have been about 3 weeks ago, we had our initial meetings with the refs, just to kind of discuss the idea of the league, how we could get more Texas officials in. We have a couple of our own guys in-house that are certified box officials, you, myself, Skiles. I think AJ is now up to snuff on his training and certifications to ref box games. We've refed a couple tournaments. It went great, but we need more of them. So it's cool that the Texas field officials they're on board, and we're going to start that subset of refs, bring in guys to make sure that we're supplementing just the online video training with seasoned veterans on the U.S. boxer circuit to get our refs here at home trained up and in accordance with, how U.S. boxers doing, and they're certainly leading the path here in the United States. So that's exciting.
It is exciting. It's exciting to have a great relationship with refs. Not everybody has a great relationship with refs. Refs are important so that you can play the sport. And this is a new sport. So we're going to have a special subset of educated and willing and able refs to be involved with this league. Because first step, you want to have a league, but you have to have the safety and the rules, everything tightened up on that side. So the fact that we've been able to create this relationship with the refs, to create this subset of refs specifically for box, is exciting. And it's a new partnership, and we're pretty pumped about it. Other steps that we're taking, this Friday, 10 a.m., mark your calendars. We will be releasing the Texas Box League logo. We're super excited about it. Yeah, pumped. For us, it's all about details, right? Got to have the refs. Got to have the league logo. Got to have the team brands. Got to have the team uniforms. Got to have the players. And you start to put together what could be a really, really exciting addition to the fabric of Texas lacrosse. After we unveil the league logo, which I'm pretty excited about. Kyle, how do you feel about the league logo? Pretty solid?
I've seen it, and it looks good. It looks good. It's going to be great. You know what else is going to be great, right? These jerseys, because I've seen those too. When does everyone else get to see them?
We're going to start to release those out next week. The brands, the team brands that we released were well received. We've got the Peacemakers, the Largemouths, the Vultures, the Jackalopes, the Turkeys, the
Mockingbirds,
and the Vultures.
I already got that one. That's 6 right there.
Turkeys, Peacemakers. Well, there's 7 of them, and we released them, and they were well received.
Thunderbirds. It's the Thunderbirds.
How could we forget the Thunderbirds? Blake would be so disappointed in us.
He is.
So, question, because it could be different. It can be, there's your favorite brand, and then there's your favorite uniform. In terms of brands, where are you leaning? And then in terms of uniforms, where are you leaning?
It's kind of a toss-up. Really, the brands and the uniforms to me are kind of one and the same. Like, they all stack up kind of similar. But I will tell you, for my money, I think the Peacemakers is running away with this thing. Followed closely by the Jackalopes, and then, my third favorite, I would say, is probably the Mockingbirds. Those are also some of the more kind of classic looking jerseys. They're not necessarily way out there, which that's why this makes it tough, is because the ones that are way out there, those are absolutely sick too. So
right,
can't really go wrong with any of them.
Right. For me, the Thunderbirds are they're electric. The Largemouths, I would say, is probably my favorite brand because it's just kind of nice. It's a nice take on the bass, but in box there's a little chirping going on. So you got to have a large mouth to kind of chirp a little bit. But they all turned out. I can say that they all turned out. So that's exciting. The league is going to be on Mondays, and it's going to be broken down. We've got some things going on there. Kyle, why don't you tell us about how the men's league is going to work, and then the potential for the other age groups.
Right. So the men's league will play, right, in the later evening hours on Monday. And then, included in that group, we're looking for, post-collegiate guys, men's league guys, um, current college guys that are home for the summer, um, and then incoming college freshmen, right? So the 2020 class, as well as the 2021 class of high school players. So rising seniors in high school, rising freshmen in college, current college, post-collegiate players, all playing in the same league. It's going to be great. I can remember back in summer league here in Dallas, out in Coppell, when I was in high school playing in the men's summer league. It was excellent for me. Building a lot of relationships that are actually still there from those days, playing with a whole different age group of guys. And then, the youth group, right? First off, go back. High school group, the younger high school group guys, we're going to provide an opportunity there to get to the field and either train or play, just kind of depends on who shows up, what the numbers look like, and youth drop in as well, kind of with the same thing. If we can build out a youth league, that's great. We will have youth leagues and youth tournaments. We've already done youth tournaments. We travel youth select teams and high school teams. So it's only a matter of time. It kind of just depends on what the appetite is, I think, when all of this gets going. But the nice thing about us and our group is we have the facilities, we have the goals, we have the shot clocks, we have the goalie pads, we have the refs. Literally, as soon as you want to play lacrosse and we're able to, we're going to be able to organize and provide the opportunities to play.
Because again, we are going to get on the other side of this current situation that we are dealing with, where everybody should be staying at home to flatten the curve. But when we get on the other side, we got to play. It's time to hit play, and we have to plan like we're going to play. So that's exactly what we're doing. We have to be able to organize things quickly because we have the ability to do so. The summer league was great. Played in the summer league. One thing about it was 110 degrees is hot, right? Heat index is hot. So we're going to take that thing indoors, and we are going to offer the box lacrosse option. Something else that we're trying to do for those of you who are out of town, right? Say you're from Houston, say you're from Austin, say you're from Oklahoma, one of the surrounding areas. If you would like to play in the league, you can do that. Now, if you're a college player, we are going to offer a Tuesday morning training session in addition, right? And that training session will be completely unsupervised from a StickStar standpoint. What we are trying to do is we're trying to provide an opportunity for players to get out to the field and train together, right? Get quality guys to the field. You guys do what you want. Do you want to shoot on goalies? That's great. Do you want to get one-on-ones, two-on-twos? The goal is to just provide another training opportunity for those of you who could potentially drive in from out of town. You come in town, stay at a buddy's house, or you play in the league, stay at a buddy's house, next morning, wake up, get a workout in, drive back home. Pretty nice way to get people from outside of Dallas integrated into the Texas Box League.
Yeah, and the guys that are in college, clearly the guys that are serious, they're working out regardless in the summertime. It's a way to get like-minded dudes that are looking to work on their athleticism and their game at a higher level together to push each other to do so. So that's going to be super cool. I'm excited to kind of take that in as it starts to happen and just kind of watch.
Right, as a spectator. Of course, our goal is to get as many quality players to the field as possible. Men's league guys, there's a great men's league contingent here in North Texas. LSA guys, we love the LSA, huge supporters of the LSA through a variety of standpoints, whether it's the coverage of it or the fact that, some of our guys have coached there, like Coach K. got a lot of guys have played in that league. A lot of people who matriculate from the state of Texas go play at the MCLA level because it's a great league. So we hope we get guys from there, NCAA guys, NAIA guys, high school guys. Doesn't really matter. We'll take them all comers. Come on out, Texas Box League.
Yeah, for more information, where can they go? Go to the TexasBoxLacrosse.com. TexasBoxLacrosse.com. It's your home for Texas Box. The time to register is now. We'll be collecting $100, right, to secure your uniform, right? That's your uniform and your deposit to play in the league. That starts this weekend. So head over to TexasBoxLacrosse.com and get involved. Spread the word. Get your buddies out. It's going to be an excellent league.
Starting at the beginning, we're excited about it. We're pumped. We've put a lot of work and effort into it. Refs, logos for the league, brands, uniforms, player lists, and it's time to it's good to have something to look forward to, and we're excited about it. Anthony Crimmins,
Kyle Saunders, Space Show.
StickStar Space Show. StickStar Space Show. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see y'all real soon.
That was good.